This is Barry Seedman. Of all the vices people have, smoking inhalation is the only one that involves something 100% alien to the human system. You can live without smoke. All you have to do is unlearn this rotten habit. Once you unlearn it through listening to this tape and understanding that there are real reasons for you to stop, you will be a non-smoker forever. It is suggested you listen to the suggestions on this tape every day for 1 week, and then every other day for the second week, and then of course thereafter as many times as you like as a means of reinforcement. It is important for you to understand that you are never to listen to this tape while driving, and should you smoke more than 3 packs per day, it is important that you visit your doctor for embarking on this program. Many people who come to see me for stopping smoking may have chest pains, they may have a hacking cough, they may be nervous. Other people have social complaints such as bad breath or their clothing smells. The truth is, smoking, of course, is not an in thing anymore. It's an out thing. And it's important that you become a non-smoker. It's also important that you're listening to this tape and for the right reason, because you are motivated to stop. You're not doing it for your wife or husband or children or anyone else. You're doing it for yourself. Let me clarify what people are saying to me. They're saying, I'm feeling rotten all the time, or I really like to smoke. Cigarettes make me feel good. They give me something to do. I get pleasure from cigarettes. I usually reach for a cigarette automatically whenever the telephone rings, whenever I'm drinking a cup of coffee, whenever I have a drink, at a social gathering, when watching TV, when driving a car, when I'm sitting on an airplane, when I'm meeting someone new, and especially whenever a crisis in my life develops. It's very important for you to understand that you must rid yourself of this type of thinking. This type of thinking is an attachment. In other words, people who come to me with this type of complaint usually are faced with a situation where the habit owns them. So it's important before we start to have a goal statement. The first goal to consider, and let's work together with it, is to be a non-smoker. That's a simple statement, to be a non-smoker. What are the benefits of being a non-smoker? There may be many. They may eliminate all the negative physical problems I just mentioned to you. You may rid yourself of the rotten habit that you know exists. A very important benefit is to feel good. It feels good to be a non-smoker. It also feels good to be accepted socially and to improve one's social contacts. Let me give you a few reasons why you should be a non-smoker now and why it's important that you do it immediately. Of all the vices people have, smoke inhalation is the only one that involves something 100% alien to the human system. It's not only alien, it's poisonous. You probably know all about coal, tar, and cancer. You know about nicotine and heart attacks. But did you know that you've been carrying a high level of carbon monoxide in your body as well? Do you know what carbon monoxide does to you? It ties up your red blood cells so they can't carry oxygen. Do you wonder why you've been feeling terrible most of the time? Why then do people smoke? Smokers usually start for the same reason and at the same time in life, in the teenage years, and because their friends do. That's probably what you did. And at this critical and confusing time of your life as a teenager, when you're having time at home or perhaps problems with family and going out into the world, smoking becomes a signal of adulthood and togetherness. You can live without smoke, but you can't live without love. So you force yourself to learn to smoke. Now time has passed, and you don't need it anymore. You're an adult. I would like now to explain the concept of how we're going to work together. This concept is very simple. If you can learn through the use of this tape how to perceive yourself as being successful, you will have an excellent chance of being successful. A much better chance than a person who cannot perceive themselves as being successful. In other words, I'm going to use a method of relaxing you where you become more receptive to the types of suggestions I'm going to give you. There'll be positive and helpful suggestions, and in addition, I'll use some imagery with you and take you on a pleasant journey. During this experience, you will be able to imagine yourself being clean, being free of this rotten habit, being free of the attachment to pleasure and need for cigarettes. And once you get rid of this, you'll find you'll be a non-smoker, a former smoker, an ex-smoker for life. Now that you understand what the concept is, that of your being able to perceive and imagine yourself as being successful as a non-smoker, the next point for you to learn is to motivate yourself. What are the benefits that you really want or need? Maybe it saves you a lot of money. The average smoker, for example, spends approximately $600 or more a year. Of course, if you're smoking more than one pack, then what's happening is you're spending much more than that. Perhaps you want to rid yourself of the smell attached to cigarettes, clothing, hair, all types of terrible, terrible odors on your fingers. For instance, that you know about, that only non-smokers know about. This is what I mean by benefit. A benefit that can really help you socially, help you personally, and help you in your job as well. I suggest at this point that you write these benefits down so you could look at them. We're now going to create what we call a goal image. A goal image is what you look like when you will be a non-smoker. Will it reduce the anxiety that you associate with smoking? Will you feel better completely? Will it improve your sex life? Will it improve many, many things in your life? The important thing to understand in creating this goal image is that you must create the goal image yourself. I'm just here to be your support system. I'll aid you, I'll guide you just as a coach. Then what we'll do is program this goal system into your subconscious mind. The picture of you, your image. We will put this into your unconscious, subconscious mind and do this through a relaxing technique. We'll do this through a technique we call hypnosis. And after we do that, we're going to place the goal image in a situation where you'll find it easy to say no. That's the key. The key is for you to easily access the idea of saying no every time you think of the thought about having a cigarette. It's important for you to understand that once you've achieved this, once you become a non-smoker, once you become a former smoker, an ex-smoker, you will then and only then understand the achievements, the satisfaction and the good feelings that go with it. In other words, the benefits that we talked about earlier, your benefits will be achieved. At that point, you will be a non-smoker forever. And understand this. It is very important for you to understand being a non-smoker does not mean you're a non-smoker just for the moment. The fact is you will be officially a non-smoker after 1 year. After 1 year, you will be officially a non-smoker even though you're going to stop now. So never accept an offer of a puff. Never think that because somebody's offering it to you that you're now a non-smoker and you can handle it. You'll find this will happen, that something will trigger you, something that will make you want to say yes. But you will say, yes, I am a non-smoker. I am a former smoker. I am an ex-smoker. And once you do that, you'll find that you never have to worry about this again. Also be aware of another thing. When you do this, when you become a non-smoker, it's not okay not to feel happy. It's okay to feel elated at the moment that you become a non-smoker. After all, what you've done is got rid of a friend for life. But it's a good friend to get rid of for life. And just as a matter of interest, as most people stated when you were a young kid as teenagers, and perhaps you did, but think back when you first started to smoke. Wasn't it wonderful when you started to smoke? You went to the bathroom or a different room, you took a pack of cigarettes, either from your mom or dad or from a friend, and you lit up your first cigarette. Then all of a sudden, wasn't this wonderful? I'm really learning to smoke. It's going to take me a whole week to smoke this. Isn't it wonderful? And then how you probably learned to smoke? I know. I did it that way myself. The important thing is that you learn to rotten habit, and all you have to do now is unlearn this rotten habit. And once you unlearn it through listening to this tape and understand there are real reasons for you to stop, you will be a non-smoker forever and ever and ever. By perceiving yourself as being successful, you can be successful. You must constantly keep this positive thought in your mind. In other words, you must develop an image of yourself being successful. being a non-smoker, a person who has done it because of your suggestions, a person who has done it because it was your idea. Therefore, any negative programming or any negative thoughts that you may have about this, or any fears or doubts you may have, just get rid of them immediately. Just get rid of them immediately. And now, what I would like you to do is just sit down in a comfortable chair and relax. If you're sitting in a regular chair, make sure your feet are flat on the floor and your back is supported by the chair. And if you're in a reclining chair or lying down, make sure your head is supported by the pillow and you feel very comfortable. This is a program for deep relaxation. You will experience a growing sense of calm in both your mind and your body. You will feel yourself relaxing more and more fully. When you are finished, you will feel refreshed. The instructions I give you are easy. You will have no trouble following them. So hear my voice and let your mind and body respond naturally, without effort. Use my voice as a guide for your feelings and suggestions, and allow my voice to blend in with images of people that you like and respect and admire, and let those images cause you to go into a very, very beautiful state of relaxation. You are about to participate in an interactive experience, and I will ask you to participate by using your vivid imagination in a very active way to help the results that you desire. Now close your eyes and just relax for a moment, imagining all the muscle groups in your body letting go. Take a deep breath. That's good. Exhale now and take another deep breath and exhale. And each time you breathe from here on, just imagine your breath flowing out through your rib cage and spreading relaxation throughout your body. So feel that relaxation as I talk to you. Relax all the muscle groups around your face for a moment. Relax your scalp, your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyelids, and relax your cheeks and your nose and your mouth, and especially those muscle groups around your mouth and lips. Make sure your teeth are not clenched together. The first step in relaxation is to make sure that your chin and jaw are relaxed and your teeth are not clenched. Now just relax. Relax your chin and jaw and allow all those muscles in your face to just let go. And now your neck muscles relax, the front part of your neck and the back part of your neck, right through to your shoulders. Feel your shoulders relaxing completely. Get rid of any tension that might be in the shoulder area. It feels so good to do that. And allow your arms to relax. Your upper arms relax. Your elbows, your forearms relax. Relax your wrists, your hands, even your fingers relax and let go. Just imagine for a moment that your arms are becoming very heavy, loose, and limp. Heavy, loose, and limp, like a wet washcloth. And now allow yourself to breathe comfortably and pay attention to your breathing. Notice how deep and regular your breathing has become than just a few moments ago when we started. Feel your breathing. Feel the rhythm of your breathing. Notice the contraction and expansion of your diaphragm and your chest. Allow your chest muscles to relax completely, right down through to your stomach area. Feel your stomach muscles just relaxing. Get rid of any tension that might be in that area, and allow your back muscles to relax now. Those large muscle groups in the upper part of your back, right down your spinal column, and into your lower back. Just let go. Just let go completely, and allow those smaller muscle groups in the lower back to relax as well. And your hips relax, and especially your legs. Many people sit there with their thigh muscles drawn up tight. If you learn to relax your thigh muscles, you'll notice how easy it is for your legs to relax completely. So allow your thighs to relax now, your knees, your calves, your ankles, and even your feet, and even your toes. Just allow those muscle groups to just relax completely as you begin to drift into a very deep, relaxed state. Letting yourself go, letting your mind and body become one. Feeling good, feeling so good now. Many people sitting there as you are report certain feelings. Some people report a numbness in their arms or legs. Some people report a tingling feeling, such as pins and needles, usually in their hands or arms. And some report both a numbness and a tingling feeling alternately. Some people experience a lightness in their body, and others experience a heaviness. If you experience a lightness, it would seem as though you were feeling buoyant, as though you were floating above the chair. If you experience a heaviness, it would feel as though you were sinking into the chair, shoulders sagging. And some people, when they relax, find they have a need to swallow because their salivary glands dry up. So if you have a need to swallow, it's perfectly okay to do so. Many people also find that when they let go and relax, their eyeballs relax in their socket, and their eyelids begin to flicker or flutter ever so lightly. This is an excellent sign of letting go. Some people even report experiencing some sort of sensory distortion or detachment in their body. Their arms may be where their legs are, or vice versa. This too is a good sign of letting go and relaxing. The important thing that these signs represent, that if you experienced any one of these signs at all, it indicates your willingness and readiness to allow yourself to go into a very deep and relaxed hypnotic rest. And going into hypnosis is very gradual, so gradual indeed that in a minute I'm going to count from 1 to 20. And on each count, you can allow yourself to drift into hypnosis at your own pace. 1, going deeper and deeper now. 2, all the way down deep. 3, 4, tired and drowsy. 5, 6, just letting go now. 7, 8, deeper and deeper. 9, 10, tired, letting go now. 11, 12, all the way down deep. 13, 14, deeper and deeper. 15, 16, just letting go now. 17, 18, deeper and deeper. 19, and finally 20, deep, deep, deep hypnosis. Your mind is very relaxed and open to receive the helpful and beneficial suggestions I'm about to give you. You may use those suggestions that apply now, and you may reject anything I tell you that does not apply, but which may apply at a future time. I would like you to imagine going back to a very beautiful place in your life, a very comfortable place of yours, a place where you're happy, a place where you feel good, a place where you look good. Perhaps you're happy and relaxed and calm and composed, and you go there for a moment, and by going there, and by the way, you can go there by yourself, or you can be there with your loved ones or friends. By allowing yourself to go there, you can start to experience all the benefits you will start to achieve as a non-smoker. So go there for a moment and imagine yourself being there. See yourself, if you can, experience yourself being there. Pretend, if you have to, that you are there, enjoying the sights, the sounds, and even the smells of this wonderful place. You could be out by a wonderful beach. You could be in the country, or even in an exciting city. You could be in any one of these places. Whatever it is, it's your special place. Just enjoy this experience and see yourself now as a non-smoker, a former smoker, as an ex-smoker. Make that commitment now. You are a former smoker, an ex-smoker, a non-smoker. Notice the look on your face. Notice the smell. Notice the feel of your body. Notice how much more energy you have. Notice how people around you, if they're there, acknowledge you. Notice how they think about you. Look at their faces. They're proud of you because you have now made a commitment, a firm commitment to yourself to become a non-smoker, to become an ex-smoker, a former smoker. Imagine yourself as a non-smoker. Notice what it feels like at your beautiful place, your special place. Create that image of yourself. Notice how you look. Notice how you feel. Notice how good it feels. Now I'm going to say the following affirmation to you, for which I would like you to repeat 5 times to yourself. After I say them 5 times to you, the first affirmation is, I am a non-smoker, a former smoker, an ex-smoker. I am a non-smoker, a former smoker, an ex-smoker. I am a non-smoker, a former smoker, an ex-smoker. I am a non-smoker, a former smoker, an ex-smoker. I am a non-smoker, a former smoker, an ex-smoker. Now say that to yourself 5 times until you hear my voice again. The second affirmation is, I feel good as a non-smoker. 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 Repeat that affirmation to yourself 5 times. The last affirmation I would like you to repeat over to yourself 5 times is, I am in control of all my habits. 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 Now repeat that to yourself 5 times. Now relax and rest and allow yourself to go to a more deeply relaxed state. We're going to accomplish a very important thing for you in your life as a result of this experience. You're going to feel more confident. You're going to feel as though you have the situation completely in control. And your self-understanding will improve enormously. You'll find your various symptoms of wanting to smoke, for example, will be less upsetting to you. You'll pay less attention to them because they will bother you less and less. You'll find you have a desire to overcome them more and more. And as you continue to work, as you are an ex-smoker now, you'll feel your self-confidence growing and expanding in your ability to achieve your goal. You'll find you're more assertive and stronger than ever before. You'll be able to handle yourself in any situation that comes along, particularly those that tend to upset you. And finally, and most important, your understanding of yourself will improve. You will understand better and better why you started to smoke, how it started, why it developed, and as an adult today, you will easily be able to cure that situation. Now, whenever you feel any kind of craving coming on, you will understand what is bringing it about, and you will easily be able to do something constructive about it. The word is easy. You will find this easy and effortless. Easy and effortless. You know, obese people are eaters, drug addicts, manufacture drugs within their body, but there is nothing about the operation of the human body that requires inhaling smoke. You are a non-smoker. Nothing during your entire smoking career has changed this. You are a non-smoker now. You will always be a non-smoker. You are a non-smoker because you realize this. You also realize any thoughts that you have had in the past regarding the need to smoke were produced by you and are pure illusion. Now that you have rid yourself of all these thoughts, you will feel and act like what you are, a non-smoker. And any time you have any need to smoke, you will simply take a sip of water, and that sip of water will more than satisfy your need, and your need for smoking will just disappear. So relax and rest, and in a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 5. I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and you'll awaken as you are a non-smoker for life, feeling good, feeling very good, and feeling very, very wonderful. And you will stay that way, and you will feel that way forever and ever and ever. And I'd like you to remember now that because you are a non-smoker, that you're going to live a long, healthy, and happy life. Yes, you are. You're going to live a long, healthy, and happy life. And now I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and at the count of 5, you'll wake up feeling wonderful in every way. If this is your normal bedtime, then you will pay no attention to my awakening signal, and you will just sleep beautifully throughout the night, waking up in the morning, totally confident, feeling totally wonderful in every way, because you're a non-smoker. And if it is not your bedtime now, at the count of 5, you will awaken from hypnosis, feeling absolutely wonderful in every way, as if you just had a good night's sleep. So number 1, feeling good. Number 2, feeling very good. Number 3, feeling so positive about being a former ex-smoker. Number 4, eyes open. Number 5, feeling wonderful in every way. And now that you've accomplished this, you know you can accomplish anything in your life that you need to do effortlessly, totally effortlessly.